That's the wrong one. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in joining any of our games, we have open slots available. Tuesday early, Tuesday evening, both have slots available. Tuesday evening currently has somebody interested in it, and they're going to be trying it out soon. So hold off on that one. But Tuesday early, we still need to fill those slots. But without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap, Bart.
Absolutely. So, last session began with us sort of tidying up the remnants of our last fight with the Great Thunder Ape and deciding that we wanted to head off and deal with its more fiery cousin. We had a couple of choices, but it seemed like the fire one would have been the most obvious next step, as it was in theory the one that Bart was going to have the easiest time with. What was his immunities and all. We set off hunting the thing down and eventually came across it in a magma-ridden hellscape, which seemed very at odds to the otherwise quite lush and green swamp and forest that we'd been in previously. The attempt to stealth up to the ape went as well as you could expect with our group, and combat ensued. The way the ape was able to do what you would expect of an elementally charged ape of fire, throwing waves of lava and burning punches and bites at us with quite impressive rage. The fight was somewhat made shorter by 3 crits in a row from Bart, allowing an absolute torrent of radiant damage to be dealt. But whilst that wasn't quite enough to bring the ape down in one go, it did bring attention to Bart quite significantly, and the ape proceeded to beat and bite him to within an inch of his life, not bringing him down, but definitely leaving him battered and bruised before, I believe it was Glenn that dealt the final blow. I can't remember. But the ape was felled. We collected actually some very high quality materials from it, thanks to some helpful boosting of rolls. Didn't quite get everything we could have, but all but one of the items that you can retrieve from such a creature were obtained. And I think we were planning on heading back to the village to recuperate, recover, or maybe even push forward onto the next one.
Nope, incorrect. You all headed over to the tree on your way over to the next one.
Yes.
And Glenn scaling up into an unseen portion
That's
inside.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Glenn scaled up inside the tree to investigate and was suddenly snapped shut inside the tree. And it was at that point the session ended. We were left to decide whether we leave him behind and be terrible friends or try and save him.
So,
I love you guys.
Glenn, upon entering this secret passage, you find yourself in the heart of this wing of the Blaterra Academy. Holy shit, that was loud. The atmosphere is a stark contrast to the natural surroundings outside, as the interior resembles a pristine hospital. Gleaming marble floors reflect the soft glow of magical sconces that line the walls. The air is scented with a mix of healing herbs and the faint traces of arcane energies. Rows of arched doorways lead to private chambers, each adorned with symbols representing diverse aspects of the school that resides here. Roll me an Arcana check, Glenn.
Did I see the door close behind me? With the tree?
Oh, you absolutely did.
And I think the last person I saw was Reese
Correct.
looking back at me.
Yep.
Can I, with my memory of the last known location, snap my fingers and summon Hooligan to Reese's shoulders?
Whew. All right, fine. Well, fuck me. Don't roll an Arcana check, I guess. All right, cool. Reese, you have an owl on your shoulder.
Oh shit. As I'm like sitting there on the broom and I watch it close, I'm gonna attempt to connect my mind to Glenn. Would I have had time to do that? It's like pretty instant.
I mean, that's not a reaction. You can just connect your mind to him now.
I have to be able to see him.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not a reaction. That's an action. But you have an owl on
Okay.
your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm not as cool as Samdi over here. Okay, I look at the owl. Is he okay?
What does the owl say?
Hoot.
That is right.
Okay.
I just needed that there.
Okay.
Yes.
I see where he came through. So it's in theory I should be able to just dimension door through the thing. But I don't want to do that by myself. Also, yeah, so I don't see an issue if we just dimension door through it. But I wouldn't want to do that on my own. I'd have to wait. I'd wait for Bart or somebody to show up.
Did you still want that Arcana check?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 10.
10. The arcane glyphs seem a little foreign to you. You don't have much interaction with what it is they represent.
All right. Guess he's just gonna say out loud, "Hello? Anybody in here?"
As you say that, your voice seems to echo for a very long time through this hallway. As it does, you hear a whispering back. Yes?
Hey, sorry to intrude. It seemed like you kind of left the door open and thought I'd just take a peek in, but then you closed it behind me. So if you would like open it back up, get out of your hair.
I don't believe you're going anywhere. You hear this whisper echo through the chamber, very similar to how you spoke. Or very similar to how yours echoed.
Do I know you? You sound kind of familiar.
No, you know nothing. But we shall see what you can learn.
Ominous.
So,
You gotta. Yeah, go ahead.
back outside. Reese, you go down to Samdi or Bart.
I want to stay exactly where I was. That way I know the perfect distance to dimension door.
Sure, about
So,
2 feet that away.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, we all were like going up there. It's just that,
They were flying.
yeah, I was flying.
Yeah, Somni was
Oh,
flying.
yeah, then
the
you're
only
right
one that
there.
was the only one that was legitimately climbing was Glenn and Bardakov on his bear.
Yeah, so you're all there. Easy enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my earring and try and connect to Glenn.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like, why don't
Static.
Just gonna look over Reese. The earrings don't work.
Oh, completely forget about those things. So, as you think we'll still be able to dimension door through it? It's instantaneous after all. Like, as long as they're
I
not in
just,
another
I
dimension.
just, I wave my hand to the door, just like go ahead.
Well,
Sure.
you attempt to
gonna-
dimension door.
Yeah, I'm gonna stretch my legs, stretch my arm, right? I'm gonna dimension door through.
Okay, let me look at this. Huh. I actually have to look up this how this mechanically works. Roll the spell in chat for me.
I did.
Thank you.
It's just me going. Because I figured that if I can make it, Samdi should be able to take Bardakov if he has the spell.
Oh, you do not have a legal target, so the spell does not go off.
It was 50 feet forward.
Yes, you do not have a legal target, so the spell does not go off.
Oh. Oh, well, that's awkward.
It would seem that that is not a physical doorway. 50 feet in front of you just takes you inside the tree.
Damn, I was hoping it would be like force damage. This is fine too. But, you know.
Well, I'm sure Glenn got it.
Glenn.
I'll reach out with the earring and see if I can speak to Glenn at all. Hello? Are you still in range?
No reply.
You don't
No.
think it was like an elevator, was it? Like it went down?
No, he'd still be within range for the earrings. I can't hear him at all, so he is quite far away. Did we ever establish what the maximum range on the earrings was? Like a mile?
Like a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Samdi has super telepathy, so he can get more than a mile. How did we open it up before? We went down to the tree and Glenn was the one that touched it and it opened, right? Fuck.
Just my presence nearby opened it.
Yeah. I got nothing. Not really the plan sort of guy when it comes to magical trees and nature. More of a people and buildings.
Yeah, we get it. You're a city boy.
Just the city boy.
South Detroit.
To confirm, the spell didn't go off, but was the spell slot used? Was the question.
No, you can't use a spell slot without having a legal target for said spell slot.
Okay. Then I'll put the dimension door spell slot back on it. Just saying, looking kind of rough on spell slots still. What's your take? Since y'all are the nature people here.
I mean, Sandy is the nature person, but my take is that a lot of what's been going on lately has been related to his past. So maybe this tree has something to do with it. We did just realize that the apes were created by someone related to this academy that might have something then related to Glenn, yeah?
Yeah, and I've never had a deal with, or I don't have a current deal with Glenn, so I can't know where he is either. That's the annoying part.
Mm.
If the only one I always know where they are is you Bardakov. So This is awkward. Yeah, I got nothing for him. We can destroy the tree. Just say the word. We could just destroy this tree. Like, not an issue.
Smite
Sure.
the tree.
I feel like that's gonna end horribly.
Welp. I'll say a prayer to Asmodeus, and I'm heading home. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck this shit, man. Bullshit.
Trees.
Goddamn trees.
Tired of these goddamn trees in this goddamn city. Anyways, back inside. You start to notice these strange happenings inside of this building, Glenn. You notice a shifting of magical currents across the hallways, leading directly out towards you, and then almost like they flow and arch back.
Is it like, do I sense like hostility?
Not really hostility. Roll me an insight check.
Oh my god, we did not rest.
No.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Glenn. 10. Very average there.
Hey, nothing wrong with only being average.
Yep.
Speaking of average, anyways. It appears that whatever is going on here, it seems to be morbidly curious, is probably the best way to describe it. Something happening is like testing you. And it seems too analytical.
No, I'm really racking my brain here, but can't really come up with nothing. Well, I mean, I usually have friends to help me with that, but I look back to the part of the tree that closed, and I'm gonna back myself up towards it, and then I'm going to say to the other side, "Hello, you guys over there? You hear me?"
You don't get a reply. You're not there anymore.
Well, what do you mean? Where are we?
Not there anymore.
Well, let me just confirm that for myself then. I'm going to use my action to switch over to Hooligan's eyes. So I can see
What is
he
the
sees.
range of that?
That's a good question. I mean, if this doesn't work, then my other plan doesn't work. So. Oh gosh.
I mean, if you could summon him in the space, you need to be within a certain distance of it, right?
I thought.
I have to be 100 feet, within 100 feet of it.
Oh, then you couldn't summon him there either. Never mind. Hooligan's not there. I apologize. Very
All right.
surreal circumstance.
My owl.
No. There goes my plan.
Stop smoking. There's no owl on your shoulder.
I think those berries kind of messed with me.
Dinkelberg.
All right. So, what do you, seems like you got a particular interest in me. Mind if I have a name, sir?
Name? There's no such thing. I'm just curious, is all. Been some time since there's been anything to test.
What exactly you testing?
Everything. The limitations of you and what you are.
Well, I'm always one for testing my limits, always like a good challenge.
Good. Then we should begin this test. You see these cords moving down the hallway. These coils of metal of some variety, and you can see sparks of electricity arcing off of them. What do you do?
Whoa, buddy. What do I get for if I complete this challenge though?
You satiate my curiosity.
It looks like you're trying to inflict some pain over here.
The coils are getting closer, pretty fast.
Okay.
I need you to give me a dex save.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run away.
Yep.
Dex saves. I'm good at these.
Sixteen. You dodge over the coils as they lunge out towards you and start running directly past them into this wide open chamber they seem to have stemmed from. When you get there, you see that there's this circular room in here, this desk up in the front as well, like a place that you would be typically greeted inside of an area like this. And upon the desk, there's several different magical mechanisms across it as well. As you leaped over and made it to the other side, you see the coils are turning around, getting ready to charge after you yet again. I need you to give me another dex save really quickly.
Oh god, that's a nat 1!
The coils strike out at you, and you suffer 27 points of lightning damage. I need you to give me a con save.
27. Do I have a reaction?
Yeah, currently.
Okay, then I absorb elements. So that's 14. And then you say con save.
Yep, I did.
19.
You feel your body begins to seize up, but then you manage to stave that off momentarily. And as you're looking down at all of these markings on the desk, I need you to roll me an Arcana check.
All right, this is my last D6. Let's go. Okay, 26.
Okay. Looking at one of them, it seems to be a teleportation glyph of some variety. You recognize it for every time that you, well, teleport.
Okay. Time to get out. I'm gonna try to read it and see if is it the teleport?
It's like it's a physical touch.
Okay.
It's like a glyph that appears in front of you.
All right. Yeah, just gonna go for it.
All right. You touch it, and as everybody else is discussing that last line of, I'm sure he can handle himself, Glenn appears and falls down to the ground.
Ow.
See? Told you.
And he smells burnt.
You look a little singed, friend.
Whoever's in there is not friendly.
Huh. It's impossible.
He had such a lovely smile last time I saw him.
Wait, you guys saw somebody?
No. I saw well, yeah, you're right. We saw a face behind him before it closed. So yeah, you're right. We did see someone.
See invisible.
Yes, I do.
it's not pleasant, but it looks like there was a lot of he seemed like definitely someone who's doing like experiments and stuff. So if I had to say, you might have something to do with the ape. That couldn't have been. Never mind. It's there's definitely, I think whoever's doing the experiments around here might be in that tree.
Interesting. So what you're saying is we do need to burn down this tree. Where's Cat when we need her?
I think eventually that might be the idea, but I kind of want to see what's going on in there. But the guy in there is he's definitely not someone that seems to want to stay.
Okay. So what do you think we should do? Reopen it up? What did he want specifically to you?
He said he was testing
Oh,
me.
why didn't you try? You might have won.
Well, see, the thing is, when you put up to a challenge, there's usually a reward for the challenge, and he didn't offer any reward.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. If you're not getting anything back, that's just dumb. So what's our next plan of approach, in your opinion, then?
Well, I mean, I would like some answers from why this tree feels familiar and such.
So what you're saying is we're gonna go in there, we're gonna see his test, we're gonna thug him, and then it's all gonna work out.
We're gonna thug him.
We're gonna thug him.
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit tapped, you know. I mean, I could do it, but
Yeah, I don't.
I'm hurting a bit.
We did mention
Can we
how.
at least have taken a short rest?
Well, you can now if you guys want.
So, I agree. I would not want to deal with this today. I don't want to go in there half-cocked, as I've mentioned before. Any situation we're not 100% sure of, we should never be half-cocked. So, let's look a little bit more around this tree, if anything, because there's still those people that we're seeing around here.
Right.
And after that, let's get out of here.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys noticed, it's something weird about the inside of that tree. 'Cause it's like,
Besides, it ate you.
well, I mean, I think that's just like that's some kind of magical like thing that you can do where you just close the roots and such, right? Like people have druids and stuff could probably do that. But what I'm talking about is the guy in there said that we weren't there. We weren't where we last were. And definitely could confirm that because when I tried to summon Hooligan, he couldn't. I got no response. I got no feedback.
Yeah, we couldn't talk to you either. We tried with, nope. So, with that being said, I think you're right.
If you guys are good at like planar travel, you guys are good at. You guys can teleport and such. So, you got to be prepared to be transported really far away, wherever he is.
Unfortunately, I'm not the planar travel sort.
Or teleporting sort. Sorry.
I can teleport. I can't planar travel. That's one thing that I care about this plane, not about other planes. But if I recall, if my ears didn't deceive me about that a certain crocodile was looking for tuning forks. Which means, and I look at Samdi, you have the power to teleport, if I'm not mistaken.
Teleport and planar travel, yes.
There you go.
Still need a tuning fork to get anywhere.
How about back here?
I can
I-
teleport
yeah,
us
we can-
anywhere here.
Yeah. On this plane, good.
Yeah.
Well, not anywhere. Well,
Anywhere.
Well, it's anywhere, but it's like it's a gamble.
Yeah,
Then
I
again,
mean
I am from a
anywhere with
casino.
I'm like, yeah, anywhere except just understand its consequences to not hitting the mark.
Just nodding his head. So this is what high level magic is about.
I am power. Yes, it's about gambling. And seeing what happens.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's a lot of gambling.
Yes. So, what do you guys want to do next? Do you guys want to head back to the village? Do we want to continue to look around? Like, what do you guys want to do?
I think the original idea that you had of checking out the locals around here before we take a break sounds good.
Okay.
Just to see what's around, what's in our surroundings.
Is that okay with all of you?
I don't care.
Okay. In that case, yeah, let's look around. We're gonna be
Alright.
looking at.
Investigating around the tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and investigate, everybody.
Oh boy.
Everybody.
I'm out of these sixes. Oh wait, I must. There's no +3 on that. Just 4.
I'm gonna guidance myself. If that's okay with you, Joey.
Guided.
Investigation.
Nice.
Bart, it looks like a really big tree.
Get punked, boys. My skill is unmatched.
I agree. You're one of a kind.
You think your power. Huh. All right, so what
Yes,
do we
Bart.
have here?
You're very smart.
17 to 23 and 16. The exterior of this tree seems very strange to many of you. There are arcane markings that seem to be infused throughout it. However, none of these markings appear to give you much of an insight as to what the tree's doing. Reese, however, you can discern that the exterior of this tree appears to have, well, the exterior of the tree seems to have a protective barrier around it, something to stop it from being directly interacted with in many capacities.
So it has wards on it, essentially.
Mhm.
I would relay that to everyone else. So I guess there's wards around the tree. I felt like our main priority, though, with the investigation is to look for those people that were spotted around here.
Oh,
That's what we were like mostly investigating for.
okay. Well, there does not seem to be any signs of people hanging out near the tree or who have been here. If you all recall, they said that was some years ago, and now they all moved up north.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's our answer. Do we want to spend the night in the wilderness? What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I'm cool camping out, but I know you like to stay in your mansion of sorts.
I mean, you are all welcomed into my mansion, right? And camping to me is a lot different than camping to you, I guess.
Nothing wrong with a bit
I
of
mean, I
DJ.
don't mind sleeping rough, but if we have the option of the mansion, I'm going to take that.
Mm-hmm. I concur. Let's find a spot away from the tree, though. So I'd rather not have magical students popping out and dispelling my shit.
Right.
I mean, I think most of the students are dead.
I don't need ghost students coming out and dispelling my shit.
Reasonable.
So, yeah, we're gonna go a good ways away from the tree, and I'm gonna pop the mansion open.
Very well.
I will draw an alarm around the place that you pop your mansion.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't know if that goes through dimensions.
Well, I mean, you have the spot where you're gonna put the what's it called, right?
The door.
The
Huh?
mm-hmm.
And then I'm just putting an alarm circle around it, so that
Okay.
they would have to go through that too.
But will it alert you while you're in the mansion?
I have no idea actually.
That's what I said. I don't know if it goes through dimensions.
Well, one way to find out. Roll the spell in chat.
Hey,
You set an alarm against unwanted intrusions. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast the spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind if you are within 1 mile, so you wouldn't be within the mile.
Well, it's there anyway.
oh, there you go.
Perfect. You have a circle around your door.
I love your circle. I'm gonna open up the thing, go walk in there, and immediately tell the first fat imp, bring me some wine. And then, like, we're just chilling.
Alrighty. So, you each enter inside of the magnificent mansion. And you begin relaxing. Glass of wine in Reese's hand. Reese, did you customize this mansion for everybody's preferences inside of their rooms?
Yes, everything's made of stone though, because I don't trust like Bartikov's dragon or Weaver hatching and then burning everything down. So the only thing that'll be any kind of soft is the beds, but outside of that, yeah, everyone has customized rooms depending on their taste, from what I know.
All right. Bart, you get to sit in a slightly chilled chamber that has a very nice, warm, thick blanket in there for you as well, an incredible bed. Glenn, I have no idea where to even begin what you like to.
Glenn's, I made his look like a library, if anything.
And then Samdi spooping around inside of his nice little pond.
Yeah, I will say the one thing I did add in the Bart's room was a bunch of chains to the wall, in case he ever brought anyone home.
Fair.
Jesus Christ.
That's very conscious of you.
I mean, I'm not going to act ungrateful.
So
a
who
little
was
insulted, but grateful.
So who was going to do the survival check for where to put the house?
Oh. It's either gonna be me or who else has survival.
I mean, I'll do it.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Do I have any inspiration left? I got one. I'm gonna inspire.
I will assist Softy.
And a D10.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Alrighty. You find a location that's A, far from the tree, B, out of the line of sight of the tree, and C, far enough away that you can no longer recognize the magical hum that seems to just emanate from the tree itself.
Cool.
Anything you all wish to do during the night?
I'm gonna check up on my egg while I'm away from everyone. That way no one can see what I'm doing right in my room. I'm gonna open up the leather, the lightning gorilla leather that's wrapped around my egg and go, I might seem like a monster, but you're gonna be powerful.
And a monster.
I expect great things. And just talk to the egg for a bit and tell it like bardic stories.
I don't like that D4.
Unwrapping it, you take 4 lightning damage, Reese.
I'll take it. I'm unconscious. No, I'm just kidding.
Drop the egg. Ah, shit.
I knew I was gonna have scrambled eggs, you bitch.
Ow.
But the egg seems to be receiving the electric current fairly well.
Cool. Yeah, and just gonna be a night of me telling it stories.
All right.
We can just go in and out of the mansion, right?
As long as I don't leave. That's all that matters.
So yeah.
You can even leave, Reese. It's not like the
Wait,
dome.
What? Oh, you're right.
It's there for 24 hours.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Y'all better be grateful.
I think after like 4 hours of rest, I would take the other 4 hours while they're sleeping to just walk around with the egg in the forest a bit. Not too far off, just to stroll a bit.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything with their eggs during the night?
Yeah, Bart will like cuddle up with his, but he'll place his in the fireplace, which I assume is like magically always lit, and lay down next to it in the hearth.
I'm sorry. It's just that image.
My precious.
Gonna take it out of the bag of holding and just otter float with it.
Nice.
Otter float. I like it. Okay. Well, morning rolls around. You all complete your long rests. And it's good to know that you guys are still taking care of your eggs on a nightly basis. Very responsible of you all.
Anyone would ask, I say I hate this stupid bird.
Yeah.
You big softy.
I was a father first, okay?
Before a murderer?
Before murder.
I'm a father first, murder second.
Yeah.
Dexter?
Yeah. So, okay, now that we're rested, what's the plan with the tree? Are we gonna mess with the tree? Are we gonna go past it, beat up a chongo? What are we doing?
What happens if I just run up and punch it?
The tree?
Yeah.
You'd hit wood.
Like, do you think like any of the magical ward stuff's gonna go off and like bounce back at me?
To be honest, no. I think it's wood. I think you hit it and you would hurt yourself because it's thick wood.
You never done hard training with your fists, have you?
No. Why would I do that?
You punch a lot of wood.
No. I don't need to beat any kind of wood.
Alright. Well, we could chop away at it, see if we carve our way inside.
I pulled out my wood carving tools and I was like, what? This little axe? Like, I don't got an axe. I'm not a lumberjack. I'm a politician. But, with that being said, when I tried to dimension door to where you were, where I had saw you at, I was unable to, even though it's just calling a distance out. Right? So, I think there's probably a pocket dimension in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if it's like your mansion?
Yeah, I got the same idea with the mansion too. Like, How did we get into it? You touched something before and you were able to get in. How'd you get out?
There was a scroll of some kind. Oh, no, button. Like that. It was like an arcane like sigil that I pressed, and then I teleported out.
You think there's an arcane sigil on the outside?
Mayhaps.
Heard very few people use that word. Uh so yes, let's look around. Unless Samdi and Bart have any ideas here. I miss having the intelligent person in the party. Make the plan.
Glenn's right there.
Are you right?
And they just like clasp his hand together. Fire.
You
That's
wanna
all I'm
burn
gonna
it?
contribute.
You want to burn it down?
I don't know.
But
You
burn it
asked
to the
our
ground.
options. I gave you an option.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it all? I mean,
Burn it all.
I'm for that, right? I'm for us just setting this thing on fire and moving on with our lives, right? But
I mean, it would definitely get the attention of the guy if the tree actually lit on fire.
I think it would get the attention of the local druids as well. But yes, let's look around the tree, see if there's another entrance, or see if we can find another entrance, right? And except instead of this time, one person went there. We all go through at once.
Yeah.
Does it sound like a good idea? If not, we'll do it for like maybe an hour or two. If not, we'll go slay a Chongo, you know.
I like that idea too, yeah.
Okay.
Because if we can't get in, we can't get in, you know? What are we
Yeah.
going to do?
What are we gonna
Stand
do?
outside, stand
Yeah.
outside all day?
Door's locked. I guess we gotta go home now, you know?
All right. So, you all step out of the magnificent mansion. You look around, and the environment seems to have shifted quite a bit. The trees closest to you all seem to have lost a lot of their foliage. The branches all look mildly decrepit, and the worst part of all, it feels very dry out here.
How dare they?
It's kind of humid.
Going on. Wasn't like this yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't. Uh-oh, Carl's getting summoned. So, looking at the
Nice for
decrepit...
the shoe to be on the other foot, though.
Oh shit, he set up the background. That's what his
Yeah,
character
that's what I was
looks
working
like
on.
in his hobo attire.
Yes.
Nice.
He has issues with cold, so he just scarves.
Fair enough. But yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, I think I got nothing. We find an entrance at all in our oh no, we're dealing with the environment. So the environment switching, right? You think that has something to do with us killing those gorillas?
Oh. I mean, I thought they were only affecting like certain areas, right? Like
Yeah,
their
but if we
territory.
we kill 4 or 5 legendary gorillas, it's safe to say they probably had something to contribute to the swamp itself. We're probably messing with the ecosystem every time we destroy something.
They're just monstrosities.
So, Glenn, when creatures amass magic, right? And things keep getting siphoned into it, right? And it starts affecting the land because the magic's being siphoned from the ground into this creature, and its presence is radiating how to mold the environment around it, right? That's one of the reasons why certain creatures we deal with, right, have environmental effects, right? So what do you think happens when we destroy this huge mass of magic?
Yes, you're trying to insinuate it's going to upset the balance.
Yeah, it disperses, right? So that's what we were dealing with when we destroy the fire gorilla, the lightning gorilla. So if there's multiple masses throughout a swamp, and we destroy those multiple masses, right? Even though it was only that proximity, is it? I think you being probably one of the most intelligent people in this party, right?
No, I'm following you, but you're
No,
going along. You're,
I want your idea here,
yeah,
right? I'm not telling you what it is. I'm asking you if you know.
I'm following you, but I think it's going on a lot of assumptions that these gorillas have those kind of these huge environmental impacts afterwards. It seems we don't know for certain because we just killed them. So
Okay, because we've killed the lightning gorilla and affected the environment around it. Does
right,
it say? Have you
that was
heard or
that
read anything about spread?
that's a good point.
Yeah, it wasn't. Don't take it as me telling you what it might be or what it is. I have no knowledge of this stuff. I'm asking if you've ever came across.
So roll me an Arcana check, Glenn.
Here we go.
As an expert, with me asking him and putting in rando facts, would that be enough to assist him on this?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll assist you.
See, I'm always happy when you guys actually find a way to assist one another instead of saying, I help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Checks like history and Arcana, you can't really just help. You have to
Yeah.
actively help.
D6 on that. That's 23.
We love 23.
Hey.
So, Glenn, there are writings about large sums of magic in an area being dispersed all at once. Very dangerous activities to happen as well. The problem is to have that sum of magic is usually a very big problem on the radars of everybody who's influential. Druids, mages, things like that. The fact that these apes are dispersing that level of magic means the magic that went into their creation is on another level. A level of magic craft that this world probably has not experienced directly. At least this continent hasn't. It's very reasonable that killing these apes is dispersing their magic into the local environments, which will corrupt and alter and change it permanently. But no more different than having something like that living in the territory over a period of time. This is just expediting what it was doing to the environment, and it'll get through it much faster and adapt to it. Damn it, I was going to time our break. No, that's fine, Something. You're good.
Okay.
I'll time our break for another 30 minutes from now.
I'm relating on that.
So what do you think, Glenn?
It's kind of the equivalent of, during a forest fire, burning a section of the forest in order to make sure the fire doesn't spread any further.
Yeah, I would use that analogy then.
So the environmental change is because of those gorillas, or?
I mean, it might have an effect, but I think we could do a little bit more exploring to see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, because we're pretty close to since we're kind of close to the tree, I know that the lightning gorilla we killed wasn't that far from the tree either. So that's one of my ideas came through. But I digress. Yes, I agreed, Glenn. Lead the way.
All right. So, You're leading back over towards the tree, everybody?
Sure. And I mean, it does serve to reason that if you remove an apex creature from the food chain, it will have long-lasting effects. Back in my home country, when there was an area that, to try and protect their livestock, they hunted all the bears to extinction in the area. And they didn't realize that then the deer population went out of control and suddenly their crops were being eaten like nobody's business because there were no bears to kill the deer.
Something, circle of life. Makes sense.
Exactly. There is now a magical element to this, which is not really my shit, but I've spent enough time around cat to know that if you fuck with something powerful, bad shit will happen eventually.
Oh Lord, I agree. Um, but yes, let's look around this tree, and then once we're done, if we don't find anything around the tree, we'll head towards the poison gorilla and start prepping for that.
Alrighty. Oh, you guys are jumping right at the poison gorilla. Nice.
That's the one that's right next to us, isn't it?
Technically, everything's next to you because you're at the tree, which is the center, and then north, and then west.
Where's the ice one? I thought the ice one was very far south.
The ice one was north.
That was
Oh,
north.
north. Okay.
West is the earth one.
Oh, we're gonna deal with the ice one then, right? That was the goal.
Hey, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to jump in head first, I'm in.
In there. Granted, since we're about to,
If we can't, I mean, I think the original plan was, like you said, if we can't get anything from the tree, like if we can't get inside, then we just move on to the next gorilla, come back to the tree later.
yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, you make your way over towards the tree, and those subtle markings of arcane origin that you saw last night seem to all be aglow right now, pulsating with hues of various different prime colors.
More of those wards. I think, Glenn, if you would try to punch this tree, I honestly think it would punch you back.
Yeah, some kind of like magical response from it.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like the wards I put up in my house. If you could step on the wrong one, a gust of wind will kick you out of it, But yeah. I honestly wish we had some of the identifier to identify these goddamn wards.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, it helps.
Remind me when we get home to buy you a scroll of identify, Glenn.
She gets copying.
Yeah, or you can copy from Cat too, right?
She's been busy.
Okay, we'll figure something out. I'll call in a favor or something. We'll figure it out. Big favor. Identify scroll seems kind of small.
We really need this.
We really need this.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, since you all are standing here looking at it, each of you can very clearly notice that there is a very strange happening around the tree. Animals seem to be lying on the ground, roasted, dead.
Whoa. Wait, pause. Like fire roasted?
You may go over and roll a medicine
I
check
am
if you're
not
interested.
sure. I will do that.
All right, roll it.
Potentially been electrocuted too.
I will guidance myself. You said medicine?
Medicine. Like a D12. Yeah,
Nice.
they look roasted. Maybe fire. Yeah.
I think they set off some like traps or something.
Or they touched one of those wards. I'm gonna have my mimic eat it. Let's not let this go to waste. Um,
Yeah. It's a suitable like chip to it now.
oh no. I'm gonna cut my hand off, right? I'm like, we're gonna experiment with this,
God, I love
and I'm
this
gonna have,
spell.
yeah, I'm gonna pull my hand off and I'll throw it on the ground, and it's gonna like it or no
Cousin it.
thing. Sorry,
Thing.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be do the thing, and it's gonna touch the ward.
Okay. Um.
I'll roll it into chat right now.
Yeah, it has how many hit points?
It's probably dead. Um, and I'm gonna take psychic damage if it dies. Doesn't
It's a
show it.
spider.
It's
A spider
so
has
like
one hit point. Yeah.
Yeah.
As it touches the ward, it gets a zap that courses through it, wiggles around, and then disappears. You will
take
take
my D6.
1d6 psychic damage from that. Not any damage from cutting your fucking hand off, but you know, trauma.
my
of
hand.
that.
My hand regrows back on.
Not a lot of trauma, but trauma.
I go, well, we know it's the ward. I'm pretty sure they will bite you back now. But it looked like it was electricity, right?
Yes. It looked like lightning. Electricity is not really a thing in this universe. It's lightning.
Yeah, lightning. I wonder if it'll react the same way to how the electricity was acting when we used like the egg and Bartikuf's spear. So I pull out my egg, right? And I put my egg towards the thing. Right, does it look like there's like any kind of static movement when I'm not having it touch it, just kind of having it go towards it?
Nothing visible, no.
Nothing visible?
No.
I feel like this will legitimately fry my egg. So I'll put the egg back.
Oh, look at you, Ken, for your egg.
It's just a bird.
Sure.
So, as the hand, the spot where it was before disappearing from being destroyed, you notice a small opening in the ground and something metallic pops out and then just goes back into the ground. Glenn, it looks awfully familiar, like those coils from last night.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was the thing that shocked me while I was inside.
It electrocuted you?
Yeah. That's why I was like a little bit fried when I came out.
Okay.
That's
Did he- Go ahead.
Yeah, it had something to do with the testing. I think he was trying to kill me.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to rip off my hand again here. It takes 10 minutes every single time, so.
When the coil came out, did we see if it like led anywhere? Like if
Oh, it just came out from the ground and then went back in. Like an earthworm, almost.
What if you grab these coils? Did you grab the coil when you were in there?
it grabbed me.
Oh, let's. Okay, so maybe the wards don't actually do anything. Maybe the wards alert the coils that come out of the ground, and that's what electrocutes you.
It hurt like hell.
Yeah, they destroyed my hand. I can only assume. So there's got to be a way to open this tree, right? Outside of, I mean, last time you just touched it, you said you heard something.
I like noticed like a response or something, and then it just like the tree like.
I don't think I speak Sylvan, but I doubt it's anything Fave related. I say in Sylvan, we're here for your trial.
You sure do say that in Sylvan.
Yep. As I said, the trial thing didn't work.
Hey, I could go. I could stand in the glyph, let the thing come out, and see if we could try to like
Grab it.
I don't know.
Let's touch the Tesla coil. I mean,
That's gonna hurt. Other than that, we could, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else.
we know a little bit more about the tree, right? I say we move on, ignore it for now. We'll convene with the druids because they probably have some kind of inkling about what you dealt with, you know.
So we heard that the people that were around the tree went up north, and one of the gorillas also went up north.
Is that the earth one or the ice one?
That'll be the ice one.
Well, let's go mess up this ice gorilla and go ask these people then. Two birds, one stone.
Da, 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 da.
Freaking Tesla coils.
Asa,
probably-
thank you very much for that kind
Uh-oh.
influence. Let's see how that divvies up. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, dang. Nice, big balling for Christmas.
So 5 times 3 times 4. So
There we go.
that's 4 to each of you, 2 to me. Is that good, Asa? Thank you very much.
4 inspirations to each of us?
How much did he donate?
$100.
Jesus.
Woot woot.
I mean,
man
he
has
is
so much
earning the money
disposable
right
income.
now.
To invoke the inspirations, you must mention the name of Monkey and ask for help.
Oh, I hate him so much.
I'm putting that in the never touching it drawer.
Yeah. And you said we have 4?
You say that. Right.
Well, if he wants to take that option for divvying it up.
4 to each, 2 to DM? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Asa.
Yeah, AC stacked us.
Yeah. Pray to your new god.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yep, that's the inspiration. Remember, you have to thank him. Glenn, make sure they hold up to that.
Yeah. I'm watching you.
I
Are
still
these
have my
the rerolls or the inspiration?
These are the inspirations. So, yes, it's a reroll, but we call them viewer inspirations.
nice.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
that, and I have my veteran reroll still, so I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
So with that being said, yeah, let's do that. Let's head north, mess up this ice gorilla, right? Find these people. We don't encounter my daughter. Perfect plan. Nothing could possibly be out of the ordinary when we go up. How does that sound?
Sure. Sounds good.
We solder
we
it.
did successfully
Quick.
complete the long rest in your mansion, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Just make sure I'm not going to immediately die.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you guys get to go into that monkey fight at full health.
With no resistances. You know what's funny is that the poison one was warned, but I think we have the most resistance against poison.
By that you mean 1.
I thought Bart also has resistance
Nope.
against poison.
No, I'm just
Oh.
immune to disease.
This is why I have an antidote, which gives me advantage against poison. So it works
Let's
out.
All right. So you guys are starting to take off to the north?
Yeah. As
Between-
we're leaving the tree, I shout out in Hungral, I'll be back.
What if that was what you had to say? I'm here for the trial hunger.
Doesn't seem like you want to be disturbed right now.
What?
Alrighty, guys. Then we'll be right back. And we get back, you all are tracking down the ice monkey. See ya. We're back, bitches! Where last we left off, the party had decided that it wished to go after the Great Frost Ape up to the north. As you are journeying, heading your way up there, for the third time inside of this strange forest, you experience the phenomenon of extreme weather befall it. At first, you see your breath out in front of you, and it's just strange, but then you step into that area where your breath just exhaled out of, and you're immediately caught with a frost-bitten overtone of the environment. It sends a shiver rippling up everybody's spine. Samdi nearly collapses from the immediate shock and defense mechanism of gators. Bart, you experience this, and it is glorious. The frosty tips of every single area before you feel so much more at home than anywhere else you've been on this continent, including up north when you had to deal with those vampires. The frosty ones.
Oh, yeah.
Glenn and Reese, I need con saves from the two of you.
Yes.
Also from Samdi. So Bart, you're not excluded. Roll for him too.
Con saves. As it feels like it gets more intense, would I have that realization to cast resistance?
If you end up feeling that way.
Yeah. Resistance. Well, it gives you a D4 to.
This is the immediate shock of holy fuck,
Okay.
that is cold. Like, imagine you're it's 100 degrees outside and you walk into a Walmart and just immediately hit with that air conditioning. That's the contrast.
I will. I'm gonna use an advantage for this. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm using advantage. I didn't hit the button, so I'm just gonna roll again.
I mean,
19.
Bart's aura.
Samdi is pretty chill. Bart, your aura is +5, correct?
Yes.
Everybody feels chilly, and as soon as you're hit with it, you just, whoo, oh, geez, okay, that is cold, and you are now trying your damnedest to find clothing to warm yourselves up with. Bart, it is your call if you think you need pants in a frozen environment. They're your bits.
I do wrap a cloak around my waist.
That's good. So thighs are covered, but calves, full display.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't want to restrict my movement.
Everyone else, do you have any cold wear?
I put on my winter clothes that I have in my bag of holding.
Ah, the foresight to buy them.
Yes.
Samdi has them from the last time he was out in a cold environment. How about you, Glenn? Do you have any winter clothing?
I don't believe so.
Well, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, always does.
While you are in this environment, Glenn, and everybody else, unless you have resistance to cold damage, your base movement speed decreases by 10 feet.
Okay.
You can feel the sluggish way that your muscles are reacting to the environment, the way that they strain to extend and keep moving, and you spend so much more energy on warming your chest, your core, your arms up that your legs are moving slower. Stepping forward, you begin to feel the crunch of the grass, which seems very strange until you realize that it's just barely frosted over on the tips. Further in that you walk, you start to see the drift of snow that lay still. Not a single flurry in the sky, but still. The frozen nature of the ground, the hardened state that it is, feeling almost as hard as metal as you are wandering through here. You can hear the trees bending from very large plumes of air in the environment. But they sound creaky instead of, well, naturally wavy, like trees in this landscape are. Who's going to be leading the survival?
I got it.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
guidance him.
I'm
Guidance.
going to assist with my knowledge of wintry climates from back home.
Hell yeah.
Before
Hey!
25.
I just remembered one of the newer Fall Out Boy albums, and I think we're going to listen to that after the session. Sorry, ADD is strong today. It's just...
I get it.
You're tracking through here. And as you are doing so, you can feel the intensity of this environment seems far more than the intensity of the previous environments you've encountered thus far. For everybody other than Glenn, if anything, this environment feels more kindred to the level of corrupted or alterations, whatever you want to call it, to when you were inside of the tree. But everyone else, this is far more influenced, far larger and ranged out than the fire or the lightning was. You're tracking through, looking for any clues of where this ape may reside, and you start to notice a very strange phenomenon. Trees that are simply ripped out of the ground. Nothing but the base of their roots deeper within the ground still remaining, and a clear, wide pathway leading forward. This looks organized. This looks purposeful, like a road to travel upon. That level of ingenuity is beyond that of what you've encountered these apes to have, intellectually speaking at least. The path seems to be about 55 feet wide, and every single tree along it is just ripped out of the ground and then the ground frozen over. While you are traveling this path, you notice footprints. Standard size feet. Some a little bigger than yours and some smaller than yours. There's about 6 sets of them in total that you spy. They seem to cross over this gap in the path that you are walking to the other side.
Someone's been here.
Yeah, I say, how fresh are the tracks?
Glenn, this is not an area you have any amount of expertise in, unfortunately. Bart, however, go ahead and roll me a nature check. Let's see if you can glean this.
Oh dear. Straight D20.
I'm gonna guidance him.
Alright.
Also, Boris is just staring at you the entire time, upset that he's not a polar bear.
Oh yeah, I turned him into a brown bear, didn't I?
Climb a tree. 16. When you move over towards those footprints and feel it on the pathway, it's very clear. They're indented a little bit, but when you get off the path and beyond the tree trunks that line the, sides of it, you realize it has a frosted over maybe 1/4 of an inch on top of those footprints. And based on the fact that you haven't seen any flurries or anything, those tracks have been here for quite a little while. At least since the last snowfall, which you have no way of gleaming. But it's
No
weird.
people track?
Bipedal people, yeah. Booted tracks, if that makes
Booted,
it easier.
okay.
Booted. The strange thing, though, Bart, is the amount of cold you need to cross over an environment to freeze anything on top of tracks is in kindred cold that the far beyond north of your home city and country provides. Where a gust of cold can ripple through the environment, coat over everything, and freeze it like that. Now you know you have to look out for any winds that would happen. If there's a strong wind, everybody should fortify themselves or get cover.
Looks like it gets pretty fucking chilly up here. If the
Yeah.
wind picks up, it could freeze your tongue in your mouth, so if we start to feel it blow, we should take some cover. It's not worth dying out here just for the sake of pushing forward for an extra 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my coffee, drink it, put it away.
Iced coffee? Shit.
Why is it cold? It's supposed to be hot.
Not gonna
What?
lie, iced coffee is fucking delicious, but
It's my go-to.
I still prefer hot coffee, but it has to be the right bean. Iced coffee's always good.
Mm-hmm.
But who's going to be responsible for keeping watch out for any large gust of winds to avoid?
I'll keep an eye out for that. Which I'm assuming we'll make it that way I can't guidance anymore.
Yeah, you'll be very
Okay.
distracted by the fear that the bard may lose their tongue.
Okay.
Am I able to like assist him with that?
If you want to make sure that your active action is held on that, or you maintain your survival to keep tracking.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep track.
to be on the safe side, to make sure that we don't get caught out by the wind, I will cast Enhanceability at 3rd level on Al's Wisdom on both me and Glenn. So we both have advantage going forward.
Nice.
For an hour.
All right.
My muscles are getting stiff.
Roll me your perception check, Reese.
Advantage. $21.
Not bad.
It's actually pretty bad.
7. That's... Thank gosh you have such a high
Yeah.
multiplier.
It's a not bad
Expert.
fucking number, okay? So, as you are looking at this, you discern that the winds can be seen from pretty far away. The environment seems to shift maybe a couple hundred feet into the air, Reese, and alter around that height, around 200 feet in total. So, looking at that, you do notice a gust moving in when you begin traveling for another 20 minutes or so. At first, it feels like just a tickle at the nose, but very quickly, you feel it beginning to pick up, and you point out a log that has an opening for all of you to climb inside of.
Oh, thank gosh. Everybody move.
Reese, go ahead, roleplay.
In the wood. Let's go.
So,
And I'm gonna quickly, while we're getting in this log, I'm gonna take some rope from my climber's kit, and I'm just gonna hit it into the ground very quick with the piton, and then pray that we're good.
all right. So, you all climb inside, and you feel this intense wind push over. You can feel it cracking the wood that you are all trying your damnedest to have support you in this environment. You can feel it creaking and moaning underneath it as if the wood might give way during this, but it holds out for the 10 minutes that this gust moves by
Oh
for.
my gosh.
And as soon as that happens, you all notice that the entry point that you came inside of is completely frosted over.
Oh, great.
This great ape's influence in this region seems far greater than the influence of the other apes thus far.
I look at Vardakov. Can you
Can I what?
attack the ice to open the door?
Disadvantage because of closed environment.
I'll use the hammer because the spear is not going to be particularly effective at clearing out an ice pack.
Can we have a pick?
A war pick, yeah.
Do-
The
Yeah, we
party
have a war
does have a
pick.
war pick.
Excellent. And it's a torch.
Ooh. Tink. It melts through. Tink.
Nice.
And you do that in a circle where you get the trimmings of it open and just fist pump it to push it out completely.
Now that we know a little bit about how the wind works, let's all keep our climber's kit on, right? That way we can quickly pin ourselves to the ground if we can't find shelter fast enough. So we don't get blown off.
Then when we get like frozen over.
To that or we get blown off and lost. So I'll let you guys decide on which one's the worst.
Can't believe one ape is causing all this.
Yeah, that's why my opinion was that the fire ape was probably the weakest. It probably goes fire, lightning, ice, earth, heart. So
With your powers combined.
So, yeah, so let's keep that in mind just as we're going forward. I have one use of protection from energy. I don't want to use it yet, so.
All right. Continuing your path down, everybody. It does seem like this path is laid out before you very clearly just for you to walk. And then you start to notice structure in here as well. Periodically, you'll come across a built, worked stone wall that resides up here. It's completely frozen over with about a half foot of ice all around the wall itself. But it just proves that at some point in time there was civility in this landscape. You wander even further. Yeah? You have something, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the 2 potions of cold resists that we got from the druids. I'm gonna hand them to Bartakov and Glenn and go. I'll let you guys decide when the best time to drink them. If I recall, the potions last as per the protection of energy, if I recall. But let me double check. I don't remember if it was an hour or 10 minutes for the resistant potions. For 1 hour. So they last an hour. So I'll let you guys decide when it's a good time to use them.
Was it resistance to cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gonna help
'Cause I
you
have the
out a
spell.
lot.
I think
Mm.
Sandy might need it more than I will.
It doesn't apply when he's transformed.
It doesn't?
True.
No.
He's not a druid.
Alright, then I guess it's me.
Yeah, polymorph if you take the form full on. So
You lose you become it.
yeah. So I'll let you guys decide when's a good time to use that. I looked at my freaking bag and I was like, oh my god.
So, you all do notice, however, there appears to be these very tall-looking reaches up here. Not exactly trees, but almost like the landscape and environment reaches a peak, like a a hidden hill or mountain that has been sheared off. You can see it off in the distance, and at this point, nightfall is becoming of this area, and you can see a shadow move over the top of the peak. Knowing what you are hunting, you can make out the cryptid movements of an ape, a predator, moving across that mountain, and it swings across it as easily as, well, Glenn would swing from one building to another. You know, if he was going ape wild.
Well, you're muted.
Let's stealth from here on, I would say.
Yeah.
Again, I'm trusting you guys when to drink those potions, so.
Still seems a distance away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think checking it once we get into combat is going to be the. Well, once we see the thing, we'll be
Take-
right.
Oh, we see it.
We
Shadow.
see it. It does last an hour, so keep that in mind too. I will, if we're gonna start stealthing. Hi, babies. If we're gonna start stealthing, I'm gonna inspire Bart. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bart. If there's a tie for your cheeks not to be clapping, clap less now.
You cannot simply put a stop to the natural forces, but I will do my best.
Here's a talent he needs to show to the world, and he can't stop.
Cheeks are meant to be clapped.
They have a mind of their own.
We're stealthing.
The cheeks be clapping silently.
Let's. I
Ish.
mean, that's really good for you.
I will cast
You
invisibility
do have
on
a
Sandy.
D10.
And Sandy gets the crit.
Yeah. Bart, you do have the inspiration to use if you want to use it.
Nah, I'm alright with that.
It only lasts 10 minutes. That's why I was like bringing it up.
And a D6.
I will also stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Why you guys gotta show me up like this?
He was really proud of his 12 guys.
If you roll a 10 on that Bart on that inspiration, you could also be part of the 20 club. But I get it. That 12 is really nice though, especially for you.
Hmm.
Creeping forward, you begin to see a very strange happenstance out here. You can see those pillars becoming a bit more common. Not just stone walls frozen, but pillars that are frozen. And interestingly enough, these pillars look like they aren't native to the environment they're sat on top of. There's no foundation, there's no work stone underneath them, just shoved into the ground and forced to be present here. You also notice people frozen in the ice. 3 of them. One looks to be a armored combatant holding up a very large grand sword that has almost a white opal-like color to it. You see another one, this woman holding 2 short swords in her hands and shrouded with cloaks and daggers strapped to her thighs, who looks to be in midst Naruto running away. And the third one appears to be a halfling, hands clasped tightly together in a prayer. All 3 of them completely frozen in time, left here in this environment.
What was the woman?
She appears to be half-elf.
Half elf. Okay.
Like these guys failed.
What if they're just
Well,
damn? That's rough. You think they're dead?
at
Anybody here
best,
proficient in medicine?
yes.
Bart, if they've been frozen for longer than a couple of days, they're dead.
Do they look like they've been frozen for longer than a couple of days?
Roll me a nature check. Let's find out.
Wouldn't be medicine?
No, you're looking to see how thick the ice is and if you can relate to how long they've been in that state based off the pigmentation and stuff.
I will help him by prodding some of the ice. It's like, it looks about this thick. That helps
Sleight of
your-
hand check, Glenn.
You're
Oh,
also
God, no.
inspired.
I will use the inspiration for that. So I'll probably lose it otherwise. Oh, 19.
Hey.
Much better. Glenn, you touch it and the ice feels incredibly brittle, so you move your hand away.
Never mind.
Bart, maybe a few days. At the very most 3, which means they would be on the cusp of dying very soon. Or they would still have a couple of days left.
Yeah. How far away are we from the monkey at this point?
If it's still up at that ridge you saw, probably a good half mile.
Okay. Are there any like notable landmarks nearby that we could try and gently carry these guys to, just to like know where we left them?
I think the best bet would just leave them here.
You're looking for landmarks to know where you left them?
Yeah.
I mean, you can count the pillars and know where they're roundabouts here.
As an expert navigation Bart, I will always know which way is over here.
Okay. Fair point. All right. We can come
Going
back to
forward
them
is
later.
north, right?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Cool. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's make a note of this, and we'll come back to them later, because it is potentially possible that we can save them.
Look at you caring about saving people.
Wow. It seems like there's a snowball's chance in hell that this is your daughter, so on the off chance.
So I'm Eldarin and she was a wood elf. So there's a high possibility she'd be full elf. 'Cause we're both elves.
True. Either
So,
way, seems like a sensible thing to at least try if it's possible.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing too. I look at the eyes. What color are the eyes?
Not purple.
Snow.
Not purple. And I go, yeah, these are dominant trait amongst my kind.
Every
Well,
bard
sure,
should have a
but-
dominant trait so you know if it's your child or not.
Yeah. Something. It was some kind of thing about Fey magic and where my people came from. I don't know.
Alright, let's... Bart's gonna, like, take a mental note of where they are. Sandy will do the same. Like, we're all just gonna, like, establish where we came from, and then should we push forward and try and find this monkey?
Yeah, I would say that. I'm only
Let's
for
do it.
bringing them back because they will owe us one, you know?
God, you're an ass.
You can always just do it from the goodness of your heart.
Yeah. And they'll owe us.
So,
Depends what state they're in if we can bring them back.
Oh, I can always bring them back.
That's a good point.
So, everybody, you gleam that this environment seems to have been deliberately shaped by the ape, continuing to be a testament to its intelligence. Not saying, on par with Glenn or Reese, but intelligent. You also begin to notice the way that some of these structures are placed here seems to remind and represent something to each of you. I would like an insight check from all of the three of you that are present.
As a heads up, Glenn, you have advantage because of Al's wisdom.
Yeah.
The dirtiest 20.
Thank God for that advantage.
Yeah.
So, Reese, yeah, all three of you. The way it's lined up almost looks like a building that somebody would be inside of, like a community building or a school. And it also seems to be collecting things like trinkets. Maybe a morbid curiosity, but still. This entity is treating this location you're walking through like its personal home, its hoard.
It's a layer.
I think we're well into its territory now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should down those potions.
I agree. No.
I'll cheers Bart with the cold resist
That's
potion.
throw of you.
And I'll pull out my bow and I'll clink it with their glass and cast protection from energy on myself.
Good luck. Ting!
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
So, you all down it, and immediately you all get, well, the two of you casting the spell on yourselves get an immediate brain freeze. Oh, that feels so uncomfortable. But then when the brain freeze subsides, you notice your lips feel numb, but you don't feel any of the pain from the environment. You don't feel the nature of the harsh cold here any longer.
It's good.
Does this feel like it's gonna affect our casting?
No. I'm not that much of a dick. It's just flavoring the spell.
Okay. I was like, oh no. How do you hit a party of full casters? Their spells.
Oh no, Bart can't cast spells. Whatever will he do?
Okay.
Bonk.
Glenn can't cast spells. You know. Like,
I'm powerless.
I know.
I'm powerless.
Just hold your
I-
egg up.
I have a bunch of tools that'll help, but Samdi is a sorcerer. That's
Oh, he doesn't need to talk. Subtle cast. He's fine.
I also have subtle cast, so that
Exactly.
works out
You're good.
for 2 spells.
Mm.
Okay. So with that being said, we have protection up. Sweet.
You guys
Yeah.
really want to try to talk to the there's no point in talking.
To the Tongu. The last time I had tongues up, it didn't make any kind of comprehensible like language.
But look at this. This is clearly a sign of intelligence that this creature has.
Intelligence does not always mean willingness to negotiate.
For you, I'll cast tongues on myself. No issues. If it talks at all during the battle, I will try and talk to it. Does that make you feel better, Glenn?
A little bit.
Okay.
You begin to feel another one of these large gusts, Reese.
Oh shit.
Looking around, the
building.
only respite you have are pillars.
The pillar, get behind the pillars, the gust is coming from.
So, everybody, I need you to give me dexterity saving throws to get outside of the direct line of this gust of wind.
It's coming from my true north. So that way.
My true
I'm assuming
north.
we all
That's
start
forward.
within 10 feet of me.
Yes.
Oh, baby. There we go.
So deck saves.
12 for the lizard.
I'm gonna lucky that 7 to try and helpfully help the lizard to get a little bit better.
Please.
Oh,
15.
20 for the lizard.
Nice.
I'll take it. You do better, crocodile.
So Bart, you rolled a 7. Oh no, that's. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't switch character name.
That's fine. So, all of you managed to get behind your respective pillars within ample amount of time. You begin to feel the gust of wind push and pulse through this environment, and it seems to be pulling from the direction you all came, not directly, but relatively, towards that ridge that you all just passed through. Seems to be pushing and pulsating very quickly as well. As you begin to move out from this location 10 minutes later, the ice that moves across this environment seems to have thickened very much, but it's brittle on the surface. You step across and it begins cracking and creaking underneath your feet. And then, Reese, you hear the same type of cracking coming from further, not your north, but actual north. That away.
Left of my true north.
That away.
I'd say. I face it. My true north. That sound.
And then it seems to be much wider. Lower in tone because of it as well.
I take a peek.
You look out there and you see swinging down from the ridge further yonder is this very white-furred creature. It's bigger than the fire ape, to say the least. And as it scales down, it climbs with a level of efficiency that, well, apes should be capable of. However, the strange thing about it is it seems to be watching where it is going carefully, stepping down and maneuvering around some structure up there before sitting carefully. Now the ape is within a few hundred feet of all of you. But it doesn't seem to notice you immediately.
I communicate telepathically with the earrings to everyone. Do we want to try and jump it? Glenn, do you want me to try and talk to it, or what's the plan here?
I think through the earrings, like you look like you followed like a certain path. So I think the environment around us is very unstable or something.
I vote that you walk out into the middle of the field,
Okay.
shout to get its attention and try and communicate, and we will try and flank to get the jump on it if it all goes to shit.
Okay. I like this plan. I'm gonna immediately walk out. I'm not.
I'll earring over to Glenn and Sandy only. I didn't like that plan, but fuck, he bought it.
Okay, we got this, right? I'm gonna walk up.
He is
Right.
power. He is power.
I am power. I am power.
Your
I am
power.
I'm power. I'm power. I'm gonna yell out to the gorilla, right? First things first, I'm gonna subtle cast, right? I'm gonna subtle cast Sanctuary on myself, dropping concentration. Wait, is it concentration?
Yeah, enhance abilities, concentration.
No, okay, no, I was wondering about Sanctuary. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself, right? Subtly. And I'm gonna yell with the thaumaturgy, with the booming voice as I'm walking up to it. I'm here to negotiate the area, Great Chango of the North.
As you say that, you see the back stiffens slightly towards you, and when it does, Reese, this astonishing thing happens. You can see beneath that thick white fur the most grotesquely muscular looking back you have ever seen before in your life.
This bro lifts.
And it just became taunt. Its one cheek lifts up towards you, and you can see from the corner of it its eye, which seems more colored than the other eyes of the apes that you've encountered. Not just blackened, but instead an iris, the white. The pupil dilates and then retracts as it looks over at you and rotates around on its big fists. And now that you're looking at its arms facing towards you, the fist is the size of a boulder that would easily crush you and your house. The wrist around the fist seamlessly blends in with pure intensity and muscle that ripples all the way up. Not in a pattern of somebody who has show-off muscles like Patsy has. The Spaulding who's muscular, the only one who's like a good person.
Yeah.
But as something that its state of living causes it to be this big, this powerful.
I'm gonna attempt to unbuckle my short sword of Monster Slate and throw it to the side. And I'm put my hands up to show that I mean no harm. To try and show that.
The ape raises slightly, growing an extra 3-4 feet by moving from the flats of its fists onto its knuckles. And then very quickly slams on the ground, leaping, and lands directly in front of you. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We'll be fine.
Do you flinch?
We'll be fine.
You are not in Bart's aura.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You're taking 19?
Yeah, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna, you know what? Bless Monkey. Hopefully, this will be better.
Hey, you have to ask for him for help? Okay, yeah.
I need your aid, Monkey.
Monkey help.
Monkey help. I'll take the reroll on that one. Oh, but if you take the reroll, you have to take the next. The new
No,
number,
you
right?
choose whichever one.
Okay. Okay, so 19's as good as it's gonna get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. As it is landed there in front of you, you instinctually dodge out of the way, not sure if it's going to land on you or in front of you, and you land on your ass, skirting backwards as it roars in your face. And Reese, you are frightened. You are terrified of this entity. You are frozen. You can't run, you can't move, as it just looms over top of you with its massive fists and puts its mouth, which is easily double the size of your entire body, in front of you.
I try talking to it in its mind.
All right, what do you say in its mind?
I go, I mean you no harm, great Chango of the North. I am here to record and tell your tale as a wandering storyteller. Please tell me you understand me. I do have tongues up.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh shit.
Come on, baby. You're good at these.
No, this one I'm not good at. I'm
You're a
proficient
freaking
at that.
bard. You're a freaking bard.
I'm not a really good liar.
Oh god.
I will lucky that because a natural one's not gonna be good.
Probably not.
So I have one more lucky. $24.
Allow me to roll insight.
Okay.
It
pretty
tilts
wise
its
gorilla.
head at you as you say that. And I've been telegraphing this whole time. It has a different level of intelligence.
It's a pretty wise gorilla.
Yeah. It tilts its head at you as you say that. And begins sniffing out in the environment. Everyone else, hidden in your little alcoves, you hear the monstrous roar of this creature, and you get to react as it is about to land its first strike down on top of you, Reese.
It needs to make a wisdom
Sensing
save.
hostil. Well, we're not in combat yet. Damn, I'm
Okay.
just outlining shit, bro.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
I got scared.
yeah.
IRL scared.
But anyways, let me drag you all over to the map.
God dang.
We tried, okay?
We tried. We tried, Glenn. We tried.
Oh, he looks so majestic.
So intelligent,
he
right?
does. He does.
Not made.
Oh wait, wrong song.
Conditions.
As you all get out here and you look at this hulking ape leaning over top of Reese, you see its fist raising up and getting ready to slam. Not like the wild strikings of those other apes, but this one with a knowledge of its fist, its flattened surface, the way the thumb is tucked in. Glenn, you can recognize this ape actually knows how to fucking punch, which is terrifying.
Oh god.
Hey guys, roll me initiative.
He knows the arts of close combat. No.
You know,
Hey there. Welcome to Mr. Popo's Hell Escape.
Somebody has a.
Hello.
He has a
Hello.
D8. Oh god, that was really good.
Oh, would you look at that? A woman that doesn't know any better.
Oh god.
Before I look at your guys' rolls, I
Somebody
rolled
has a D8.
what? An 11 on the die?
You
Asa,
rolled
I think we could do
Yes.
better, right?
11.
I think we could do better, right, Asa?
Oh, no.
Monkey,
Hey, do
guide
it.
my monkey.
Do it. Do
So
it.
unfortunate.
Do it.
Ha ha.
You know, we'll use the last one. Let's go, monkey. Guide my monkey, please.
Oh,
Yes!
No.
Monkey.
Reaction, cutting word, or not cutting words, 8 silver, 8 barbs for that.
No, not yet.
That's right.
You're currently
Still
pissing your pants.
Somebody has a D8 to his initiative roll.
Please roll
He
that and
does.
change his number.
Yay.
Hey, nice.
Almost with me.
Let's go. Thank you, Asa. Alrighty, you said it has to make a wisdom save to suppress the
Yes.
magic? Alright, well, thankfully it is frost infused. So it has advantage on this wisdom save.
Lovely.
24.
That does indeed make the save. It may continue to beat my ass.
Yep. Now, roleplay wise, I put you prone, but I am a benevolent
Okay.
DM. You're not actually prone, you just fell on your ass. So, it is going to begin at the start of the initiative order with its
It has
punch.
A +10 to wisdom saves.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Wait, why did that
Hi.
roll? What? Why did that roll like that? The
That's a
UI
plus-
is fucked up.
Should be like a 31. I don't know where.
No,
the
it can't
+9
possibly roll a plus. It doesn't have a plus 21 to hit. I don't know why it rolled like
No,
that.
okay, so it rolled the d20,
Yeah.
and it added the 2d8 plus 9.
Oh.
I fucked up.
It did, however, still roll 20 on the hit dice, so it didn't add that crit.
2d8 plus 9 bludgeoning damage. 3d12 cold damage. And its to hit is a plus 16. There we go.
Okay.
So, it did crit you.
I
Actually, it
have
has to be
reaction.
the intended roll. It has to be the intended roll.
You're
Let me
right.
roll again. So let me roll again first.
Okay. Okay.
Do it again.
19.
My AC is 18. So I'm going to put a barrier around myself and shield. My once a day shield.
Okay.
Get a 1-a-day shield.
Yep.
And then
Background.
after its
Nice.
fist is deflected off your shield, you see it recoiling, and it very quickly, with the power it has, grips the landscape, and you feel the ice breaking underneath the left hand as the hand just strikes back another time really fast.
I go, come on, monkey, bring it. Oh no, don't.
29.
That indeed brings it.
That is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage and 19 points
Okay.
of cold damage.
So 18, 19. So 19 divided in half is 9.
10, we round up.
Okay.
And then after it punched the second time,
That's
It
29.
raises its arms and slams its head down in order to bite you. 34.
34.
20 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 19
Okay.
cold, down to 10.
Minus 20. Minus 10. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Alrighty. So, that's the end of its turn. Bart, you look from around the corner and you see Reese getting beaten the piss out of by this great ape.
I don't want to do this, but I think I might have to. Oh, it's a bonus action as well.
Compel Duel, come at me!
Yeah, okay. I think we do that.
You have to
I
get
think-
within 30 feet of it. Good.
Yeah, I run up. I compel duel. Ah, there's no fucking point. It needs a wisdom save, and my spell. Actually, myself. Oh no, that's Sandy.
Yours
My
is an
spell
18.
DC
You have a
is
fighting
18.
chance. It's just going to be very unlikely.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll shoot a compel duel its way.
With advantage, yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's fine.
What do you say when you're trying to compel this duel?
Pick on someone your own size. Look at his fucking noodle arms. Come and fight me, you little bitch.
It looks up at you with chunks of noodle arm dripping from its mouth, and you lose a lot of your gusto in that moment.
Um. Yeah, let's do that. And then gonna cast Blur on myself.
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn.
Oh, you can't, can you? Mother frick.
Wait, the one was a bonus action, so you can.
No, that still applies.
Okay. It's
It's like you can't use Quicken spell to fireball, then fireball again. But if you have action surge, you can. for
Yeah,
some
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Let's have the spell driver feat from Critical
Tal'Dorei.
Role.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Then I guess I will just.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Yeah. Toll the dead. Okay.
Wisdom save?
Yeah. Nice.
It does not hear any bell ringing.
No.
All done?
Yeah, that's Bart done.
Psalm D. That's you, Bart.
Yep. I was looking through his spelly spells.
What can we do here?
How where pain is pointless. Mental prison. Yeah, okay. Somebody's gonna move his 30 feet and cast mental prison upon the ape.
Which save is that going to be?
Intelligence.
Show spell description. You attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. One creature you can see within range must make an intelligence saving throw. Time to do that. Still advantage. 10.
Ooh.
The target succeeds automatically if it's immune to being charmed. Ooh, condition immunities. Not charmed. It does have other ones, though. On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage and the spell ends. On a failed save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and you make the area immediately around the target's space appear dangerous to it in some way. How does he make it dangerous to it in some way?
I mean, it seems very appropriate for Sandy that the area around where it's standing just becomes like sinkholes in the ice filled with like black tentacles.
As the ape begins freaking out mildly. Oh shit, I forgot about this feature. It's going to use its legendary resistance.
That's fair. Still takes the 5d10 though.
First one. Yep, took the damage, but first one is out of the way. Somebody will, role-playing wise, call out to you all, "It's dumb as shit!"
Excellent.
Good
Damn,
job, Somebody.
Sandy might actually be clutch here. without
As if
being
he
good.
hasn't been
But,
this
like,
entire
Yeah.
time.
No, but I
He's
mean,
been
like,
MVP.
Sandy might be clutch here because all of his stuff is intelligence saves.
Yep. Speaking of, it's going to use... Oh, end of his turn?
Yes.
At the end of his turn, it is going to use a legendary action to fist Reese.
Oh my gosh.
28. Still hits. 18 bludgeoning, 19 cold halved. Speaking of Reese, it is now your turn. So, have any of you seen Invincible, like the first season?
Yeah.
Have all of you?
Yeah.
Reese, you have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Right now, Reese is looking like Invincible on that mountain on that last episode.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Think,
beat.
Reese, think!
I get out. Get out. I get out. Okay. I get knocked down. I get up again. Nothing's ever gonna keep me down. Okay. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm going to bonus action. What's the face step away? I'm gonna face step out of here, right? I don't have any of the cool ones right now. One creature you your choice you can see within 5 feet before you. Oh, yeah, I do have it. It needs to make a wisdom save against fear. DC 20.
Oh, it's immune to fear.
Oh, well, that's good, right?
Yeah, now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah, this thing ain't afraid of shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna teleport over there.
Really.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
spread out a bit. It probably has like some crazy cone thing again, you know?
Aw,
They seem to all have cone things.
Why does this thing have a goddamn brooch?
that's an important question.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go right next to the Bartikov, right behind Bartikov, where if a cone does come through, we'll be alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you have
And then-
base movement.
Now I will summon a monkey. Right, I will summon a Baraga, right? Over here.
Oh. Keep in mind, it takes its turn directly after your turn.
We clarified that it doesn't because I can lose concentration.
Oh, that is correct. I apologize. Yeah. It's the only one that's like that. Go ahead and roll its initiative. Watch you roll like a 10. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it'll be alright, you know?
wait a second. Huh. Interesting.
What's up? And I will use my 30 feet of movement to book it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
So I'm gonna move
Is
over here.
that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
End of your
Does it have a-
turn.
Does that have a +9 to its initiative?
The Baraga? Yeah, it's nice.
At the end of your turn, he is going to fist the Baraga. 17 misses.
Wait. You're right, it shouldn't have rolled that.
I think roll 20 fucked up its update. What's
Yeah,
its dexterity bonus?
Even though I clicked, it's 2. It rolled with my
So
initiative, even though I clicked it.
3.18.
Yeah.
Alright, that changes it a lot. It's alright.
Yeah.
It wasted one of its legendary actions trying to punch the Baraga.
Alright, I'll take it.
Glenn.
Okay. He's out of there. That's good. I will bonus action. Start cackling like a maniac. And it's gonna go into Harmonious. Rush forward. Let's do this. Swing number 1. These aren't at advantage, right? The Baraga's not giving me any.
No, that Baraga is not considered
It's an ally.
threatening. Yeah, but it's the size category. It's the size of his kneecap. Like,
I was hoping.
yeah. Glenn, you run up with Harmonious and shank right. Speaking of kneecaps,
Yeah, right there.
Let me ping it. That way we know what it is.
for
And
13 damage.
let's go for a stunning strike.
Okay. It's good.
Yep. Figured. Second attack.
The ice one is hardy as fuck.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. You're hitting
All right.
pretty solidly with these numbers, by the way.
Oh, bam! Do I do it? No, I won't. That's my turn.
Bonus action?
No, that was the blade song.
Oh, you blade songed. Okay. At the end of that turn, it is going to use a legendary action to punch the other monkey. Believe it or not, monkeys are territorial against other monkeys.
Monkey business.
31.
monkey.
So 18
31?
bludgeoning, 19 cold on the Bulraga.
Okay. It has resistance against code.
Nice. So 10 cold, so 28 damage.
28. Nice. Okay.
Bulgara.
Okay. Bulgara's turn. It's gonna use summon demon once per day. No, I'm just kidding.
That's variant, motherfucker, and I didn't give you that.
Yeah, I know. She used it on me.
Of course I will.
What does Phantasmal Force do? What does this thing do? That's intelligence, right? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have it. It's gonna recklessly attack 3 times to give you advantage against it. Let it soak up some of those hits.
Go for it.
Yeah. So first attack. Is it rolling with advantage? Yeah, it did. Cool. So fist, bite.
19 just barely hits. 17 misses.
Yeah. Okay, so the 2 fists hit. So it's gonna just be 9 and 9. So it takes 18 bludgeoning damage.
18 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually. Yeah, bludgeoning damage it is.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn, I apologize. I didn't narrate this before. But it seems resistant to piercing damage. So,
Got it.
+6. And what was the other one? +5.
+5.
Yep.
And now it
Bludgeoning,
needs
however, seems to work very effectively.
Okay. and then it needs to make a charisma saving throw to stay under my control. So
Oh, the Bulgara. I was about to say,
Yeah.
this ape ate your shit.
it rolled a 5. It's under my control.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
The frozen ape's turn.
Oh boy.
Monkey on monkey.
It is going to raise its arms upwards and swing them down very quickly with a force and power behind it that is unlike anything you've all encountered. You feel the forceful energy pulse off of this creature like a gust of wind that pushes through the entire environment. Each creature within 60 feet. Oh, not Reese.
I fucking booked it.
Yup. There's no more map. Each creature within 60 feet from him has to give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 22.
Yes,
Ooh.
that is not good. That is not good. 22. I have to roll a 19 or a 20 to succeed in this.
Yeah, Sandy's got on saves for days. So, okay, so
Nope.
Sandy passes.
Yep.
I am going to
Do it. Do it.
beseech the power of monkey. Please empower my Constitution save for a reroll.
He is here with us.
Oh, it's all that
Yeah.
gagging, you know, like.
And it's involuntary.
So, wait, that's. So, as it does this drop of its arms in the environment, this is the only roll of all of its abilities that I'm going to do. 42 points of cold damage to each of you. Halved to 2 of you. Because of your resistances. Not halved to some D. And all of you that failed your save are now restrained. You repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. As ice has moved off of the grounds from the sheer force of the cold winds that it emanates and has frozen you shut to it. Oh, did you roll for Bulgara, by the way, Reese?
It was 11. It failed.
And then
I
it
already
takes the
did that
damage and it is
thing.
restrained. Bart,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm restrained, so my movement speed is 0.
Correct.
However, I'm going to Misty Step
Yes.
Haha!
to push myself into the correct placement. And then proceed to stab it with the spit.
Stab. $20 hits.
20.
The piercing
14
seems
piercing.
not very effective against it.
Ugh. And that's all I got.
Samdi! Oh wait,
Samdi.
before Samdi's turn, it will use a legendary action and use
Reasonable.
a round of Glacial Burst, which subsequently costs it 2 legendary actions. Everybody within 20 feet of him, not Samdi and not Reese, dex saves. If you're restrained, I believe you automatically fail or it's disadvantage.
I don't know if it's an auto fail. That is auto fail then. That rolled it.
Disadvantage.
Okay. At disadvantage.
It's hard to dodge, but not impossible.
So
You do have +5, though, Glenn.
Ooh, so Glenn is successful. Bart, you are not. Bulgara is successful. So that is going to be 28 points of cold damage, halved to everybody that is successful.
no damage for evasion.
Samdi's turn now.
Sure. Sandy is going to stay where he is because he didn't have much of a choice. And he's going to cast Rolothin's Psychic Lance upon the ape. At 4th level. It is required to make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, it takes the 7d6.
Oh, that was so close to nat 20.
On a fail, it takes the 7d6 and is incapacitated until the start of Sandy's next turn.
Samdi. All right, go ahead and roll the 76. Oh, you did
It's
already.
20.
I apologize. All right, and now we look up Incapacitato.
I hate to be that guy, but doesn't it still have legendary resistance?
Oh,
I mean, it
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
does.
oh yeah, it'll use its second legendary resistance on that.
Whittling it down, though.
Yep. Guys just have to survive long enough for zombie spells to actually work against it.
Mm-hmm.
So does it still take the damage, or is it save or suck?
It takes half.
Okay, so that was 20, so plus 10. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Glenn. End of Samdi's turn.
Yes.
The ape is pissed off that an ape is here, so it's going to use its punch against the ape.
It has advantage from the reckless.
35.
Jesus.
The Bulgara is turned into hellfire. Reese, your go.
Dang. It's crazy. Poor Viraga. Oh, wow.
Hey, it did its job. It tanked.
Yeah.
I'll move up here, right? Which should put me within 60 feet of it, if I recall. I
Perfect.
got it right. Right there. And I'll do it again. Bonus action. Because I have 60 feet. I'm gonna inspire Bardakov.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
Bardakov, you need to get out of that restraint. You need to let it go. And then I
He's
will.
not the one
Oh, yeah, shoot.
restrained.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
should have made a save against that. So
No,
one
you
save,
you
isn't
misty stepped out. You're out of it.
Yeah, just in
Oh,
case
okay.
it happens again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna take 10 step back. So that was my action and bonus action.
Let it
Get him,
go.
monkey! And I'll roll the Braga initiative again, unless you want to just keep the. Oh, you got rid of it. I'm just gonna roll a.
Just roll its initiative again.
Okay.
Click the token.
Okay, I did fix it. Cool. So 4. I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
End of your turn, Reese. Glenn.
All right. Restrain. I could misty step. Let's gamble it. I'm going to hex him on strength.
Okay, it is hexed on strength.
Hexed, and then.
Metagaming
Wait.
pigeon. Woohoo, woohoo, wisdom. Woohoo.
It's only ability checks. Woohoo! It doesn't look for you. It found you.
Yeah. Yeah, if only it worked on saves. I wish it did.
That'd
Okay.
be broken for a first level spell.
Yeah, it would be.
That's a fair point, actually.
Yeah, it would be really.
If anything, I
Um,
think if you cast it at 5th level or higher, it should affect saves. That way, Warlock
That
has a
would
little
sick.
bit of a buff, you know?
Restrain means your attacker at disadvantage, right?
Restrain means a lot. Restrain means your speed is 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, let's take a gamble. 2 swings at disadvantage. First one.
Miss.
Second swing.
Aye.
Nice. So this takes that and my hex.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I think it has the piercing, right?
It has the piercing. Everything else is normal.
And then I will spend another key point and let's just throw another stunning strike in there.
Okay.
Double nat ones.
Close. 11.
I will then end my turn.
All
And
right.
What save is it for the end of restraint?
That is going to be repeat the save at the end of each of your turn. Constitution save.
Oh, maybe. With Bart's aura. Damn it. I will pray to Monkey and do a reroll.
Ask him for help.
My Lord and Savior Monkey, I know you're with me. Give me the strength to break out of these ice.
As Monkey is somewhere else taking a very gnarly shit right now because he couldn't make it to the battle.
God damn it! That is my turn.
Bulgara, it gets a turn.
Yeah. How tall is this monkey?
So if the Bulgara is 10 to 15 feet tall,
Yeah.
this is 30, 40, 55, 60 feet tall.
That's fine. It's gonna do a running leap, and I'm gonna have it like jump up on its face, and it's gonna start wailing and biting its face. Or it's gonna reckless attack its face.
That sounds very reckless, putting yourself next to its mouth. 26 hits, 8 misses, 15 misses.
Yeah. So the
He
the
bites
bite
the
hits.
nose.
Yeah. So it'll be doing 11 points of piercing damage because of the bite.
6.
So I want it to be more like over here on its head.
Okay.
My point is, I want it out of the aura.
The radius that it pulses
Yeah.
with?
No, I want it out of Bartikov's aura.
Oh, that's fair. Bart has to choose if it's his ally or not. Is it a demon?
Oh, to be fair, that might work in its favor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's out of its aura.
All right. Well, it's up
gonna
there.
make its charisma save.
Charisma save.
It 17. It still fails.
Oh, okay.
Even then, it attacks the nearest non-demon, but it's still
Now,
fucking horrifying.
The frozen ape
Oh,
with advantage. 30 hits. 20.
Baraka?
Oh yeah, of course. What?
Okay.
It's on its fucking face. It's
It's-
gonna bite
it's-
it.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
So that'll be 20 piercing and 19 cold. 28 for 18 bludgeoning, 19 cold. And then another 18 bludgeoning, 19 cold.
That'll poof it.
So it grabs it, slams it, and punches the shit out of it into it.
It's tinking. That's all I needed to do.
Didn't I just kill you?
Bart, you have to be thankful that these apes keep appearing out of nowhere.
Just pop out of the blue.
Your turn, Bart.
These are high-level spell slots, by the way. These were 4 and up, so
Hey,
you know.
it's making him
It's all
forfeit
good.
his round. Like,
It's good. Okay, we're gonna do bonus action Hexblade's Curse
yeah.
at last, and then the stabs.
Stab. 19
19.
just barely hits.
Nice.
Nice.
So what's that 5 damage on it?
It's from the Hexblade's Curse.
So that's the damage of the weapon, any type that you have. So thrust.
Yeah, it's
So
bonus
19
to
half
damage
down
rolls.
to 10.
That's fine. Stab again.
28 hits.
Te-
20 down
Yeah,
to 10.
10 again. That's fine. Samdi is going to.
Oh, it's not Sandi's turn yet. Are you done, Bart?
Oh, I am done. Yeah, is it gonna punch me now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, 32.
That hits.
All right, 18 bludgeoning, 19 cold.
So total of 28.
Yep. Now it's zombies.
Okay.
Someday, someday, hey, hey.
Ooh, I like this. Let's do Atasha's Mind Whip. Intelligence save.
-1.
Yes.
Wait.
Takes.
It will use its last legendary resistance because it doesn't like
yeah.
its mind being fucked with.
Okay, we're good.
Yep.
That's all.
So it takes 5 psychic damage.
6. Round up.
And oh yeah, somebody needs to make a con save. We'll break out of the ice. Ugh.
19. All right. At the end of Samdi's turn, the ape is growing more and more pissed off at Samdi and will grab its fist into one of these local pillars, pick it up, and yeet it at Samdi. 23 to hit.
Yeah, his AC is jack all. So that's
25 bludgeoning and 7 cold.
32.
Mhm.
Alright, somebody's looking a little fucked up, but he'll be okay.
Reese's turn.
Well, okay. So, I think we have a good thing going for us. Right? So, I will, instead of summoning, just the monkey's just funny. I'm gonna do the monkey again. I'm gonna move up 15 feet because I have to. So like right there. Sure my positioning's right on this.
You step up, and then you step back again.
Yeah. My goal is to stay out of that freaking stomp that it has. Okay, so right there. I'm gonna summon the Baraga again. So Monkey 2 Electric Boogaloo shows up. And then as a bonus action, I will... Jeez. I'm gonna inspire Glenn, since he's gonna be, whatchamajigget, attacking with disadvantage still. When you get knocked down, you Glenn up again, and nothing's gonna keep you down. And I will take a couple steps back. So 15 steps forward, 15 steps back. And then that'll be my turn. And I'll roll the initiative right now.
Yep, roll the initiative. Hey!
Nice.
That means it's not going for a while. It might not go.
Yeah, it might.
At the end... Oh, no, that was 1 punch, 2... And then Rock is 2 actions. Yeah, so he has no more legendary actions this round. Glenn!
Thank God. Now's the time. So I am going to first Misty Step because I saw Bart do it. On this side.
They're learning.
And then after I do that, I don't want to be next to Balgura, so I'm just going to walk back to where I was. And
I'll take attack on him.
2 strikes. At normal roll. It's a D10 for your...
Come on. Come
let's go for
on.
it.
Hit him. Hit him. 20 hits.
Nice.
Let's go. Bard power.
It's bam, plus Hex. So another that, and then second attack. Oh wait, why not? Let's do another stunning strike. Double that ones, baby.
Close. Close. All right, so that is going to be. Oh,
I missed.
that is going to be 5 damage and then 6 damage. Okay. That's your go.
That is my turn.
The Great Frozen Ape. We'll roll a d6. It does not recharge its AoE.
Oh.
However, fuck this other monkey in particular.
Why does this monkey keep coming back?
18 bludgeoning, 19 cold.
It hits. 18 bludgeoning, 19 cold. Okay.
18 bludgeoning, 19 cold again.
19. So 28. Okay.
And then 20 bludgeoning, 19 cold. I have to roleplay the creature right.
That's fine. 28. And then what was the last one? Oh no, it's gonna be dead regardless.
Yeah, it's dead.
Well,
It's dead.
yeah,
If it hits all 3, it's dead. Just
it's dead.
this. Every time you bring the same Bolkura back, it's just glaring at you. Reese really pissed off.
This motherfucker.
It says save Viraga too.
Yup. You have
I
a
don't even
contract
have
with
his name.
Baraga.
I don't even know have his true name. It just keeps showing up.
Bart, your turn.
Well, he's got licks on me before, so.
Has anyone used any fire spells against this recently?
Not recently, no. Recently.
Hey, it's radiant. Damn it! Oh no, there it is. Nah, I feel like D6 fire damage is not worth just having advantage. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to Vow of Enmity to give me advantage, and then start stabbing.
Go for it. You vowed that enmity.
20.
Oh.
Let's get it. Bart's here,
That is
baby.
the 20.
And that's a natural 20, too.
Yep.
Nice.
So we're going to pop a Warlock slot for the 10d8.
And the extra damage.
Plus 3d6.
Oh my gosh.
63.
Oh my gosh.
68 radiant damage. Since you can use your damage dice of your attack on it.
True.
Good
Yeah,
chunk on that one.
68.
And then 11 piercing down to 6.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it looks hurt now. Y'all got it down
Attack
to
number
hurt.
2. Do it again. No.
21 hits.
21.
Yeah.
For 18 down to 9.
9. Ooh, whittling it down, guys. All done?
I am indeed.
Has it had a turn yet? Oh, it has! Nice. It is going to use... Well, you just crit it, Bart, so it's going to fist you.
Yeah, that's fair.
19?
Oh.
Or sorry, 18.
19. 18 would hit me, but I'm going to shield.
Nice. Warlock. Takes a high-level spell slot, but fucking worth it.
No.
He has paladin slots.
Paladin
Oh,
slot.
yeah, they're interchangeable with... God damn it. Yeah. Alrighty, next up. Samdi. Right? I didn't skip someone? I didn't.
Yes. Right, we'll try this one again. Let's try the Psychic Lance now that it has no resistances left. At 4th level.
Intelligent. It failed.
Amazing.
Now it
So
is living the hentai nightmare.
It is incapacitated.
Oh, you're doing that
Until
not
this-
one, not hentai nightmare. Yeah, sorry.
No, not the Hentai Nightmare. Now it is just Brain Bird.
Brain go
and-
brr.
Yes. Incapacitated until the start of somebody's next turn. And just for completeness, does somebody break out of the ice?
Yes.
Nice.
Let's go, Samdi. All done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's incapacitated, so how does that work with legendary actions? It says it can't take actions, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No
A
action.
legendary action is an action.
Yep.
Yep. Reese.
What's there? I'm gonna take 30. I'm gonna get into the fray now that it's incapped. So right there. That should be 30 feet, right? Oh, just out of it. Damn. I'm going to attempt a. Now that it's burned through its stuff, hold monster.
Hold that monster.
Hold that monster.
Hold up.
Because I still have 5s. So I'm gonna attempt to hold it while it's incapped.
Wisdom
It's
save?
gonna make. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It
Oh,
succeeded.
So, let me reread Gift of Unsurpassed Fortune because I might be able to make it 50-50 shot of making it fail automatically. It's not within 20 feet. Never mind. I'm just gonna A Silvery, A Barbs it to have it reroll.
So use your reaction, Silvery Barbs.
Yep.
All right, and it's just one more die on the reroll, right?
29. It passes. Yep.
Okay. All right,
Great.
Reese.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to chug a potion. Basic potion.
All done.
That'll be my turn. Mhm.
Next up, Glenn.
All right. Just because I want to flavor this, Glenn's gonna take 30 steps back. I mean, 30 feet, go 30 feet back, and then rush 30 feet forward. And I'm gonna swing away.
Seems like an excessive run up, but I'll allow it.
Swing, swing, swing. Hit.
26 to hit. Takes that. Yeesh. And that. Yeesh. That's a weak roll. Second attack.
Yeah, I don't think you could have rolled worse.
18 misses, right?
Misses, yeah. Just barely.
And then flurry of blows.
To punch it. Louder. Now punch it.
Here we go.
We-
Cool.
We finally got through. Wheel on it.
Yeah,
That's a nat
Let's
20.
go.
All right. Here we
Punch the shit out of that monkey.
go. So that's that. And then double hex.
Minus
Spank
12.
the monkey.
Oh, wow.
Minus
Double
6.
hex.
666. Yeah? Okay, 2.
Kaboom.
Thought shit was
Yeah.
about to get really into Reese's favor.
Yeah, right. And, I mean, why not? I'll just do another stunning strike on it.
He's chilling.
Yeah, last attack. Kaboom!
Miss.
That's my turn.
It loses its turn. Bart.
Sweet. I'm actually going to step up next to Glenn because I realize I do have a reaction that could be useful if he decides to punch him. And then I can't use staggering smite because that's use up my last warlock slot. So yeah, we'll just keep smacking. There's a 19, so that's a regular crit, not a 66 crit, but
My God.
or a 3d an additional 3d6. But we're absolutely going to go for the warlock slot.
So
10d10 or
17
10d8.
halved is 9. Yeah. And then you have 5 more. Go ahead. 536 is 41 more. Woo! You finally got down to the double digits, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus!
He thick.
Although that means that Sandy can now power word pain it.
Are you all done, Bart?
Got one more attack, right?
I do have another attack.
Oh,
yes.
we'll do it. Crit it
Uh,
again. Damn. Close. So close.
Yeah. For an additional 17 down to
9.
9. Nice.
All done?
Yes.
Before Samdi's turn, now that it has legendary actions back, it is going to punch the shit out of you, Bart, because damn, dude.
Yep.
Come on. Oh,
Reasonable.
wrong roll.
I thought it's incapped until somebody's turn.
Until the
It is.
end of its next turn or Samdi's turn?
No, until the start of somebody's next turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Samdi's turn.
Huzzah! I think we're gonna double down on the absolute horrendousness. Yeah, we're just gonna power word pain.
No save.
Nope. DM let slip.
Yeah, that's fine. You can look that this thing is in a lot of hurt right now because of y'all.
Now it's in more.
His crippling pain, any speed it has, can be no higher than 10 feet. The target also has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. Finally, if the target tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the casting fails and the spell is wasted. The target suffering this pain can make a Constitution save at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the pain ends. Well, alrighty then.
Sandy casts testicular torsion.
Ooh. All done?
Yep.
Alright, end of his turn. Fist Bart. Miss Bart.
Yeah, boy.
Reese. Cannot hear you.
I'm going to move up 5 feet. And then I will.
Technically, that still meets my AC.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Natural one. Nice.
Always misses.
I'm going to bonus action. Healing word. Bard.
Heal them words.
Which heals him for 6, and you may use your reaction to attack if you like.
Oh, I will.
Feel better, buddy? I do.
There it is. Get fucked.
Sick 'em, Bart!
I only have a level 2 spell slot
Oh,
to use, so boom. So 6 plus 68 plus 3d6.
Mm-hmm. Plus 5, so that's
3.
48. Oh, it's looking real rough now.
I'd like to point out I rolled better on that than I did with 10d8 earlier.
Newton's nutcracker.
And then with my action, right, I'm gonna back up because I remember these things explode. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna hit it with chill touch from 120 feet away. But like, you know.
Yeah. Chill
If this
touch,
thing's
and it's
not immune
necrotic
to
damage.
cold. Oh yeah, it's
I know.
necrotic. Yeah.
Yeah,
18.
just barely misses.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to try to beat the shit out of Bart again.
Yeah, it's disadvantage. I mean,
25.
It can't miss me.
Hey, it can. It just did.
Right there.
18 bludgeoning, 19 cold.
That's 28.
All
I'm okay. Actually, one more of those will down me, but
Glenn.
All right, crack in the neck.
Dude.
Same as last time. He's gonna back up 30 feet, and then move forward 30 feet again, charging in. Huzzah!
just so you know, it can take opportunity attacks.
Okay, then I didn't do that.
Run out to run back in. It just punches you on the way out. That hits.
Okay, so that's with this hex.
So 7 plus 3 is 10.
Come on, whittling it down slowly.
Yeah, you are.
Another attack.
Misses.
Almost. All right, flurry blows. Let's go.
Come on, flurry blow it. Wait.
You already know.
No.
We love
2 for
22.
2 for 3. I want the kills. Damn.
That's 7 plus Hex.
Well, is bludgeoning halved?
Oh no, bludgeoning is normal. I apologize. That's 13. Plus necrotic. How do you want to do this, Glenn?
Oh,
Damn it.
so just 2 slices, and then you're just gonna punch. He's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Are you non-lethaling then?
No, he's gonna make it lethal.
Okay. And as you punch the great frozen ape into submission, it begins tumbling backwards, recoiling from you all and falling back very slowly, crashing onto the ground. And as it does so, its entire body is coated with the frosty elements of this landscape, entombing it in a solid block, locking and sealing it inside.
I guess we're not harvesting this one.
Debatable. We have an ice pick.
So Justin, I think Glenn, with the experience that we had killing the other 2, he's just gonna yell out to Bart, "Don't resist this!" And he's going to teleport you 90 feet back with Vortex Warp because he thinks the ape is gonna explode.
Yeah, totally reasonable. Bart was about to start running anyway.
All right. But after you teleport him away, there does not appear to be any residual breakage or explosions like the other 2. More chaotic beings encompassed.
Glenn's just like bracing himself, getting ready. Where's the kaboom?
Damn, I really traumatized y'all, huh?
A little bit.
Booked it.
Nah. We had to build some momentum on that fight, but boy, did we get going.
Yeah. I poor monkey.
Turns out, when you roll 3 dice per attack, the chances of getting a 20 are a lot higher.
Yeah, who would have thought?
I'm sorry. Elven accuracy is broken as shit for this build.
Oh my
That's the build.
Yeah.
My poor monkey.
God.
That poor
So-
Braga.
Reese,
Varaga is never coming to you ever again.
I will let you know if you cast that spell again, it's going to have advantage on all of its saves
Yeah,
against trying to
that
kill
should be
you.
more.
You abuse that poor thing.
I'll do it again.
I know. I'm just letting you know from now on. That's a complication.
I mean,
You summon that
Put it-
monkey to be a rag doll.
It's down
mean,
there. It's down there trying
usually-
to figure how to put a 2 weeks notification.
usually it's a rando Baraga, but I get it until I have a true name. It's usually a rando one.
Yeah, it's the same one.
You know it's the same one. You know it's the same
Everyone says it's random, but you know.
I like to think this is my payback for it's beating my ass underwater.
one.
Fair.
You summoned it underwater where it couldn't breathe.
They don't need to breathe.
Yeah, you're right.
They do, but Reese is such a dick.
I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again.
Christ
Hey.
alive.
That should have hit Bar. I'm just saying, those natural 20s could have hit Barnagov. Okay.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it
for
worked
sure.
out.
Like that was absolutely the best use of that. And I love that Sandy was still the MVP despite basically never moving and never transforming into the boa,
Yeah.
because intelligence saves against giant dumb monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
the
no way
reason-
somebody wouldn't. Yeah, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have a field day with that.
Of course. However, as you all are standing there, who here was hit by one of its glacial strikes? Meaning a bite or fist attack?
Me.
Glenn was not.
I was. I was
Then-
roosted alive.
I need the 2 of you to roll me a D100.
Oh no.
We're good. That'll be fine. 77. Highs are good, right?
For somebody.
Oh no.
Reese. You stand up and you feel a shortness of breath and a chill on your chest. And when you start moving towards everybody, you realize you're having difficulties catching that breath. When you look down, you see your chest has a caved-in portion to it. Not enough to make you incapacitated, but enough to make it very uncomfortable for you to breathe. You can hold your breath for half as long as you typically could, and you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Is it just like a mortal wound?
This is relative to a mortal wound.
Okay.
You've contracted asthma.
Bart, you begin to walk back towards your allies, and you realize your leg is kind of limp as you start to do that. You punch it, and you feel absolutely nothing from it. You, Bart, also have a large fissure in your leg that is causing it no discomfort, but a very rough, ailing effect against your maneuverability. You have disadvantage on dexterity-based ability checks.
Ew.
From looking at these wounds, do they look like a regeneration spell or greater restoration would heal them?
Roll me an Arcana check. Or sorry, medicine.
Medicine, okay. Don't have regeneration. So one spell I know I can get someone to do, but I don't have it. So you said, or medicine.
That I did.
I will. Couple more use of lucky, I'll say that.
And that Bulgara has 3 instances of this.
You'll be alright.
I also have proficiency in medicine, and I'm also injured, so I will be assisting you in this.
Yeah,
Well, so roll again.
I will. Okay. And then I
Nice.
will lucky it to see if I can get a better roll.
All right.
Oh,
With my
damn,
last
man.
lucky.
You
Dude,
did.
13.
you suck.
11, 12, 13. I still suck.
Listen, he warned you guys plenty of times he should not roll dice.
I don't roll 20s, okay? Expertise usually doesn't roll above a 20 for me.
So, you look at these wounds, and it does not look like something like a restoration would be able to fix. It's something that goes beyond just a magical ailing effect. This ailing effect seems more physical. It will require something to mend the body more so than just healing it.
Okay. So yeah, then I would let you know it's more in the lines of medical or magical or medical regeneration. I don't have that power.
Right. I'm Gregory House now.
Yeah. If it helps, right?
You're just as snarky, so that's fair.
There's just plenty of clerics that I would probably regenerate me fine. You only, unfortunately, you might have to do a little something.
It's fine. I have some money.
Yeah.
And you have some mommies.
I do.
Being of a high society, I'm more likely to get aid from that. So.
Yeah. Alright, so unless we plan on chipping this thing out of its ice tomb, we should probably go back and find those frozen people. Try and
you
slowly
use-
defrost them.
Use fire. Why don't you blast it with fire?
I
don't
don't
have
have any
sh-
fire spells.
Oh, I don't have shatter anymore either. That would have been great. Yeah, you're right. My concern is like I don't know if it's dead. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if this
Oh,
is like a
it's-
defense mechanism,
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's pretty dead. I think I broke its like trachea or something.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it might have been. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a paranoid sort. I don't know how magic works, but you know, I will.
I mean, I'm with you, but unless you've got some dynamite and a drill.
What about your war pick?
Yeah, your war pick, which is also a torch, might be able to like chip away at it. Let me see if I have any items that might help.
Does the blizzard that was surrounding the area seem to have gotten better or worse?
No noticeable change immediately.
Okay.
Remember, it's usually like after a couple hours, the place changes.
Hmm. Well, okay. That will be our litmus test. Let's go sort out these people, and if by the time we've finished slowly bringing them back up to body temperature, the blizzard hasn't started changing, because we don't know if it's going to get calmer or more fierce. If it hasn't started changing, then we know this thing is just encapsulated rather than dead.
Okay. Okay, I like that idea. I'm gonna attempt to also reach into its mind to see if it's an active mine or not. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, which anything that is intelligent should be able to read.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah, Detect Thoughts. Let's see, because they had a feature on it.
It is intelligent enough to detect the thoughts of.
Okay, so it is alive.
Well,
From what
I'm expressing
Oh yeah.
it is intelligent enough to detect the thoughts of.
Yeah.
However, when you connect towards the creature, begin reading through the surface, you don't detect anything in the way of typical thoughts, but an enragement, an anger deep-seated, a protective stance that it has, a need to defend, but anger at not being able to move.
Oh, I let everyone know it's alive. It's angry and alive.
Ugh.
You want to keep, if you want, we want to make sure it's dead, right? We can melt the top part of its and expose its head with this. And I reach into the bag, and first things first, I will use a bardic inspiration to give myself 11 temporary HP and everyone else around us. And I will reach into my bag and pull out the fire gorilla skin that we have, because that does fire damage.
Mhm.
And I go, oh, and I throw it on the ground. I go, Bardakov, you might want to throw that over it to start melting it. It's a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Place it right on top where its brain would be.
Yeah, and we'll kill
Yeah.
it once it melts out.
All right.
We just need a little bit of it exposed.
Use it like a sandwich bag full of warm water on a car windscreen.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will stay, if we double tap it though, it probably will explode.
Fine.
So I will immediately use a mass cure wounds on all of us, right? At level 6, why not? So we all, Jesus,
Wow.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
24 healing.
I'm back to full.
Yeah.
So,
That must be nice.
Mister, I take no damage.
That's,
But anyways, you sit there and you wait for about 25 minutes for the hide to melt away just the head of this creature, and as it gets melted, you see the head. I'll kill you.
You do talk.
And this is where we're ending the session.
Nice.
Nice.
Players, thank you all.
Big words from someone whose cranium is exposed.
Yeah, let me roll its strength saving throw to break out. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.